Sarah, I moved the packages that were delivered to Tyler's room. You two can unpack them together later when you get here.
What? No way. Did you actually touch my packages?
Oh, was that wrong? I mean, I just carried them, that's all.
Why were you even near my deliveries in the first place? What gave you the right to go near them? Were you watching for them? Have you been monitoring my deliveries all day?
They were just left in the middle of the hallway.
How long have they actually been there?
Just since this morning's delivery.
And you couldn't wait for me to handle them myself? Because that doesn't explain why you felt the need to move them. Where exactly did you move them to?
I just moved them all to Tyler's room because they were blocking the hallway.
You should have left them exactly where they were. Who told you to touch them? Did Tyler ask you to move them?
No one asked. I was just trying to help organize things before you move in with us.
Did anyone ask you to organize my things? What made you think you had the right to touch my belongings? Do you always touch other people's things? Is this a habit of yours? Do you move everyone's packages or just mine? How long were they sitting there before you decided to interfere?
They arrived this morning, but I moved them about an hour ago.
So they weren't even there that long. You just couldn't help yourself, could you?
You seem pretty upset about this. I guess I should have just left this to be taken care of by you or Tyler.
I'm saying, don't touch my things with your high school dropout hands. You'll contaminate my belongings.
Excuse me?
Are you hard of hearing too? Is that why you dropped out of school? Couldn't understand the teachers? Just stay away from my packages from now on. Were you alone when you moved them?
Yes, why?
I bet you opened them up too while you were at it. Now I'll have to check if anything's missing.
No, I didn't open anything. I really just carried them.
How can I be sure of that? How many packages did you actually move?
2 large boxes, 1 medium box, and 2 shopping bags.
And you're absolutely sure you didn't peek inside any of them? Not even a tiny look?
No, I was trying to help by moving your packages, that's all.
Did you shake the boxes? Try to guess what was inside?
Of course not. I just carried them carefully. Besides, I'm not interested in your personal belongings anyway.
Define carefully from your perspective. What does careful mean to someone who couldn't finish school? I never asked for your help, did I? In fact, who gave you permission to even touch my things?
But Tyler mentioned the deliveries were coming today, so I just...
That's not permission to handle them. Did Tyler specifically ask you to move them?
No, but I thought...
Exactly. You weren't asked to do anything. What gives you the right to make decisions about my property? Is this how dropouts think, making decisions without permission? Is this why you couldn't finish school? Couldn't follow simple instructions?
Excuse me?
How dare you touch a college graduate's belongings without permission? This is why uneducated people are such a problem. You don't understand basic respect, do you? Is this what happens without proper education? No understanding of boundaries?
Sarah, could you just calm down? What's with this sudden uneducated talk? It's very offensive.
Well, it's the truth, whether you find it offensive or not. If you don't like being called that, why don't you go back to high school now? A woman in her 30s wearing a school uniform. That would be hilariously disgusting.
Huh? What are you trying to say?
Are you slow to understand too? Is that why you dropped out? Couldn't keep up with classes? Too difficult for you?
Sarah, what's gotten into you? You're acting very strange today.
Well, I had no idea you were a dropout. When your mother told me recently, I was just shocked.
Oh, I see. So Mom told you about my education. I guess that explains this horrible attitude. I'm surprised, since you were so friendly with me until recently.
From knowing your background, now I understand why you're always home when I visit.
What do you mean by that?
Don't people with real jobs usually work during the day, or do you just sit around all day? Do you even have work? What kind of job lets you stay at home? Or are you actually unemployed and just living off your parents? I always wondered why a woman over 30 was still single and living at home.
Excuse me? Though I'm surprised at your assumptions, my work schedule is absolutely none of your business.
Is it even a real job or just part-time work? What kind of hours do you even work? Do you work weekends or just whenever you feel like it? When I heard about your lack of education, it all made sense. People with poor education obviously have low incomes. That's why you still can't afford to live on your own.
Excuse me?
Do you even have a proper job?
Yes, I work full-time.
At what? A convenience store? Or maybe some kind of manual labor? Do you clean houses, maybe? Stock shelves somewhere? Work in fast food? Probably some dead-end position since you lack qualifications.
What?
What's your actual job title? Do you even make minimum wage? Can you even support yourself? Do you get benefits? Any health insurance?
I think you're misunderstanding so much about my work, but...
You know that no man would want to marry someone like that. That's why you're a pathetic single woman still living off your parents. How shameless of you to mooch off them.
Excuse me, but can you tell me when I ever mooched off my parents? Did you actually hear that from my parents as well? I might not have finished high school, but I make a perfectly good income now.
Define what you mean by perfectly good income. Is it even enough to live independently? What's your monthly salary? Can you afford your own place? Can you pay your own bills? Do you have any savings?
To answer all your questions, yes, I earn enough to live on my own.
Then why are you still living here? Do you even contribute to household expenses? But you don't pay any living expenses to your parents, do you?
My financial arrangements with my parents have nothing to do with you.
So that's a no, right? How convenient for you. Living rent-free at your age. No responsibilities. No bills to pay. Just freeloading off your family.
You can say whatever you want, but it's none of your business.
It becomes my business when I'm moving into this house. At least Tyler and I will be responsible adults. We actually work for our money. We pay our own way. We're independent, unlike some people. Tyler and I will be paying $1,000 in monthly living expenses. Meanwhile, his dropout sister gets a free pass out of pity. If that's not mooching, what would you call it?
You seem very focused on money and status.
I earned my status through education, through hard work and study, through dedication. Unlike some people who couldn't even finish basic schooling, I'm focused on fairness. How dependent are you anyway? Do your parents buy your groceries too? Do they do your laundry for you, cook your meals, clean your room, pay your phone bill, and even buy your clothes?
What? Is that what you think of me?
Why should educated, hardworking people subsidize someone who couldn't even finish basic education?
I wonder if you've heard from Tyler or my parents why I'm exempt from living expenses, like about my job, or anything else about me besides my education status?
What else could there possibly be to know? Your work history at dead-end jobs, your failed relationships, your inability to support yourself, your lack of ambition. Are you suggesting there's some special reason you deserve special treatment? Did you fail high school because you couldn't understand the material? Or did you just give up? Was it too hard for you? Did you struggle with basic subjects? Could you not keep up? Why would I need to hear anything else about someone without an education? You're a single woman over 30 with no boyfriend, a dropout with low income, desperately clinging to living at home. That's all I need to know about you, nothing else. That tells me everything about your character.
I see. So you basically know nothing.
Just because you have wealthy parents who built this gorgeous house and a high-earning brother doesn't mean you should take advantage of them. Your family might be kind, but I won't be. Better prepare yourself for living together.
Tyler, has Sarah always been this mean to people? She's been acting very strange, and she seems to be so different from when I met her before, so I can hardly believe it's the same person.
Huh? What are you talking about? You know that Sarah's a very sweet and lovely person.
When was the last time you really talked to her? Have you ever seen her talk about people's education levels? Because that sweet and lovely person just called me an uneducated old maid.
What?
And she said I'm mooching off the family. She called me a burden.
Really? Is that true?
She's been harassing me about being a dropout. She called me pathetic and low class. She mocked my job and insulted my lifestyle.
No way. There must be some misunderstanding.
She changed completely after hearing that I didn't finish high school. She used to be so sweet and friendly, but the moment she found out about my education, she started looking down on me, calling me low income and bottom class. I've never felt so insulted. She went from friendly to cruel in an instant, just firing away terrible insults towards me. All because Mom mentioned about my education. Did you know she was like this? Has she shown this side in front of you before?
Oh, wait a minute. Did Sarah really say such things to you? When did this happen?
If you don't believe me, I can show you the text screenshots. You'll see her true colors. Every single message, from start to finish. Nothing edited. Want me to forward them now?
No, that's okay. Now that you mention it, she has been making strange comments lately. asking about your education background, inquiring about your income. She keeps asking why you still live at home. She wants to know if you pay rent. She asks about your schedule and lifestyle. She keeps bringing it up at dinner. She mentions it to me frequently and even talks about it with her friends. Plus, she's always had this habit of subtly putting others down, especially about education and career choices and life decisions.
Ah, there you go. So you were also noticing this.
Yeah, but I just never noticed how bad it was.
That wasn't actually subtle at all. I think she was about 100 times worse than what you're imagining.
Really? That bad?
Want to see how she questioned my intelligence? Want to see the messages about my dropout hands contaminating her packages? Want to read her thoughts on my career prospects? Should I show you how she mocked my job? Would you like to see her comments about my living situation?
What?
Should I forward you the whole conversation? Every single message? From beginning to end? The complete exchange? She thinks I'm a low-income dropout living off my parents and brother. She doesn't even know that I'm the one who built this house. She has no idea who I am, what I've accomplished.
I see. I can understand why you're so upset. I actually did explain to her about this when she first came to the house, that you rebuilt it for us.
So you did tell her? Then she should know, right?
But thinking back, since she was so excited about the house, she probably wasn't even listening to what I was saying. Too excited about thinking of moving in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Come to think of it, she was pretty excited, wasn't she? Going on about how spacious the yard was and how she wouldn't mind living here.
She kept talking about the features of the house. She never once asked who designed it, or who built it, or who paid for it. She just assumed it was from our parents.
I guess so. Well, that explains all her assumptions.
Hey, I'm really sorry about everything. I'll explain everything to Sarah again, and we won't move in until she apologizes to you properly.
No, don't bother. She'll just panic and start sucking up to me. I don't want to be friends with someone who changes their attitude so easily.
Sis.
Let her show her true self. I'd rather know who she really is. Better now than later. I prefer this distance rather than being fake friends, so let's leave things as they are without any corrections.
What? Leave things as they are? Are you serious? You're saying that you would still let us live there? Even after Sarah made you feel so uncomfortable?
Yes, that's right. I understand that your wedding is soon and your stuff from New York has already been sent here. It wouldn't be petty to tell you to leave now, so you can live here.
Really? But I feel so bad after knowing how she treated you.
You're my brother. I won't punish you for your wife's behavior. Remember, this is still your home too. Always has been and always will be.
Thank you, sis. I really appreciate your consideration. Sarah is a good person, but sometimes she can be a handful. But I'll make sure she doesn't make you uncomfortable anymore, and I'll subtly warn her about her behavior.
Please do so. Just make sure she stays out of my way. I don't want to interact with her as much as possible.
Of course I understand. I promise I'll talk to her. I'll handle this.
And Tyler?
Yes?
Keep those screenshots in mind if she tries to deny anything later.
I will. I saved them all just in case.
Thank you for coming today.
It was a beautiful wedding. You were blessed by so many friends. It was truly a bright and joyful ceremony.
I know, everything was so perfect. Did you see how many successful people attended our wedding? Every single one of them accomplished. All college graduates, of course. Top universities. Prestigious careers, important positions, unlike some people here. How out of place you must have felt, surrounded by so many educated people. I'm surprised how you managed to attend the wedding today. Oh, but thank you for the generous wedding gift. Despite being a dropout, I guess you were trying to prove something after I looked down on you for your lack of education, right?
I see you've already checked the amount.
Of course I did. I was curious what someone like you could afford. I had to make sure it wasn't embarrassing. Couldn't have a dropout giving an inappropriate amount. But I was shocked you could manage that much. How did you even get that money?
Don't worry about the gift money. It's nothing to me. It's just to celebrate your happiness with my brother.
Nothing to you? Really? How can it be nothing to you? With your background, your education level, your job situation, your living conditions.
Really, you don't need to worry.
You don't have to act so tough. To be honest, $3,000 must have been quite difficult for you. What do you say? Should I secretly return half of it?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure? That must have been several months of savings for you. Did you actually borrow that money from someone? Who helped you? Maybe from your parents? Or ask relatives for help? Did you have to take out a loan?
No, I didn't borrow any money.
Did you empty your savings? Did you sell any of your belongings? Work overtime? Take an extra job?
No, none of that. It's from my own money that I earned. More importantly, let me say this again. I look forward to our future together. Now that the ceremony is over, it finally feels like we're family. So let's try to enjoy living together.
What? Family? With you? Don't make me laugh. How presumptuous. You're nothing to me. Just Tyler's embarrassing sister. Still a burden we have to bear. And about living together. I'm sorry, but I just can't get along with you. I can't handle this any longer. So, could you please move out of the house today?
What?
Was I unclear? You heard me perfectly well. Just pack your things and leave the house. Right now.
Why do I have to move out?
We've been living together for almost a month, but living under the same roof as a dropout is more stressful than I imagined. So please leave. I can't stand breathing the same air as someone from the bottom class anymore.
Just explain to me, what exactly is stressing you out? Due to my work schedule, I leave early in the morning and return late at night, so we barely see each other. Plus, I take care of all my own chores.
Your mere presence is the problem. Your very being disturbs my peace. Just knowing you're in the house, the way you walk around like you belong here, like you have any right to be here. Just having you in the house is unbearable. Even your footsteps bother me. Just knowing there's a dropout around makes me sick.
What?
The way you exist. Everything about you irritates me. Your working class manners, your common behavior, your lower class habits, your very existence. Just every little thing.
Excuse me?
So please leave. We're heading to the after party now, so during that time, please pack your things and get out. I'll live in the house with your parents and Tyler. Just take all your things and leave nothing behind. I don't want any trace of you.
I can't believe this. What nonsense. You think I'll quietly leave just because you say so?
But you'll end up leaving pathetically anyway, so why not just leave now? The result will be the same.
What?
Think about it logically. Who deserves this house more? Who has the better claim? Who belongs here? A low-educated, low-income person like you versus a highly educated couple with college degrees. Plus, Tyler earns almost $100,000, and we're young, so we'll have children soon. We deserve it more. We have plans worthy of this house.
And what's your point?
Don't you get it? There won't be any place for you in this house. You'll definitely end up running away when you realize how pathetic you are. You'll always be out of place.
Really? We'll see about that.
A dropout like you doesn't deserve luxury. Do I need to spell it out for you? I'm saying someone without education doesn't belong in a mansion. There's no place for you here. Go find a place that suits your level. Maybe a tiny apartment. Or better yet, move back to your parents' old house.
Hey, Sarah, that's enough. Because we're the ones who actually be leaving the house.
What?
So this is what you meant by 100 times worse. Seeing this exchange in person leaves me speechless. I'm glad I already decided we'd move out.
Wait a minute. Did you say we? No, you can't be Tyler. I was just texting Michelle. There must be a mistake. You weren't supposed to hear any of this.
Yes, I'm your husband and today's groom, Tyler. I happened to be here with my sister to see her off. She showed me your text. I saw everything, including how you even mocked her wedding gift.
That's impossible. When did she show you? What exactly did you read?
I read all the messages sent to her.
You weren't supposed to see those messages. Michelle, how dare you show him our private conversation? You had no right to do this. This is just between us. This is private. You've just ruined everything.
Just by living in their house, how could you do this to her? I'm sorry, but our belongings are already packed. I arranged for movies to take them out during the ceremony. We're not going back to the mansion today. We're going to a regular apartment. We'll start our married life in a modest apartment that suits our means.
What? Wait, what's this about? Going back to an apartment on our wedding day? This isn't happening. This can't be real. You can't be serious.
I'm serious. We can't live together with them in this situation.
But we were supposed to live in the mansion. That was the plan, our dream home.
It's time to change our future plans.
I never heard about this. How dare you pack up our things and move them to an apartment without asking me? I won't allow such selfishness. This is unacceptable. Who gave you permission to do that? Just take everything back to the mansion right now. This is our wedding day, our special day. You're ruining everything.
That I won't allow your verbal abuse towards my sister. If you're fine with that, then keep complaining all you want.
Tyler, why are you being so cold to me today? You're usually so kind to me. This isn't like you at all. You never act this way. You're always gentle. You're always understanding. This isn't like you at all. Is this because of what your sister told you?
Of course it's because of that. Don't you get it?
But she's twisting everything and trying to turn you against me. She's trying to destroy our happiness, trying to keep us apart.
Anyone would act this way after seeing how terribly you treated my sister. You have no right to live in our family home if you look down on her. I'll come with you, so let's start a new life in an apartment.
But the mansion is perfect. We can't live in an apartment. It's not good enough for us. What about our plans, our future? This makes no sense. I just can't give up living in the mansion. The one who doesn't deserve to live there is your dropout low-income sister.
You've got everything wrong. My sister's actually the one who built that house. Of course, the owner and builder of the house should live there.
What? That mansion was built by Michelle? A dropout? No way. You must be joking. That's impossible. There's no way someone like her could afford to build a house like that. I know your parents built it. You're just making this up. A dropout could never build something like that.
You've been mocking her as a dropout and low income, but my sister's actually a successful company president. She's not someone you should look down on.
What? Company president? How can a dropout run a company? That's absolutely ridiculous. You're making this up to defend her. There's no way. What kind of company would have a dropout as president? Is it some tiny local business?
And since you keep referring to her as a dropout, let me explain about that as well. Yes, technically my sister didn't complete high school here, but she actually did go to high school once. She actually attended high school abroad.
What? Abroad? You never mentioned this to me. Why didn't anyone tell me this before? So she's not even a real dropout? What country did she go to? How long was she there?
My sister was always interested in going overseas. She used her relatives' connections to attend high school abroad. Then while still in high school, she said she wanted to start a business, but our parents didn't want to rely too much on our relatives, so they had her return to the States.
Why didn't she just finish school here?
But transferring her back to a high school here was complicated with all the procedures and timing. Then my sister said, I'll quit school and focus on the company.
Is that why she's considered a dropout? She chose business over education? What kind of parents would allow that? Wasn't anyone concerned about her future? What was she thinking? Did she have any experience or skills at that age?
Though our parents were concerned about our future, they believed in letting us take responsibility for our own lives. If anything, everyone supported her entrepreneurship.
But without a proper education, how could they allow this? That's so irresponsible. And as a result, she became successful enough to build that mansion? You must be exaggerating.
It's the truth.
Is she really that successful? How much does she actually make?
It's amazing, right? She now runs a company with annual revenue in the tens of millions. As her brother, I'm really proud of her.
Really? Tens of millions? That's impossible. Michelle earning that much. This is just unbelievable. This can't be happening. Tyler, please tell me you're joking. Are you saying she's rich? That means she's richer than both of us combined? Why didn't you tell me before? All this time, she's been wealthy and powerful?
I'll tell you more details about my sister and our home when we get back. For now, let's focus on the wedding for the sake of everyone who came. After we see my sister off, let's head to the after party.
How can I face everyone now, after everything I said? This is humiliating. I can't bear it. Tyler, wait. We need to talk about this more. You can't leave it like this. So you were rich all along. Michelle, you've been secretly laughing at me this whole time, haven't you? Hiding such important information from me. You're really terrible.
I can't believe this. Instead of apologizing, you're getting angry at me. Besides, shouldn't you be at the after party right now?
How can I enjoy the after party in this situation? I can't focus at all, so I came to settle this. Michelle, apologize to me right now.
Excuse me?
This is all your fault for deceiving me. You let me believe you were poor. If you told me you were successful from the start, none of this would have happened. You let me make a fool of myself. I might have been somewhat wrong, but you need to apologize first. Say you're sorry for deceiving me. Then I'll apologize too. That's only fair.
I don't understand at all. I don't think I need to apologize to you.
What? You kept quiet about being a rich company president, didn't you? You trapped me. You let me believe you were just a dropout. If you had told me from the start, I wouldn't have looked down on you. I wouldn't have made Tyler dislike me. It's all because you hid such important information, so just apologize.
No, I absolutely refuse to apologize.
What did you say? How dare you? After letting me humiliate myself, you tricked me on purpose.
No, I didn't trick you. What's wrong with staying quiet? You're the one who made wrong assumptions on your own. Actually, your personality of judging people by their education and occupation is the real problem.
Just shut up. You're just a single woman over 30. At least I'm married and have a husband. I have something you don't. I achieved a real milestone, something you just failed at.
I don't think being single has nothing to do with this.
It has everything to do with this. Who cares about running a company? Who cares about the mansion? As a woman, I'm still the winner. I accomplished what matters. I got married in my 20s, before it was too late. And since I'm young, I'll have children soon. You're just a loser who's gone over 30 and will continue to live a lonely life staying single. You're still losing to me.
So this is what's important to you, being the winner or loser? Because I don't even care about any of that.
What good is success if you're just single? No man would want you now anyway. Too old, too successful, too intimidating. Men don't want women like you. Who would marry someone so full of herself? You'll always be alone.
I see you're determined to look down on me no matter what. But why should I care if I'm single and over 30? Being criticized for that doesn't bother me at all.
So apologize to me. You're socially beneath me, so apologize sincerely. Otherwise, I won't feel better. You need to make this right. Take responsibility. Just admit your deception. A real woman knows marriage is more important than career. That's what truly matters. That's what society values. That's what makes a woman complete.
Social standing? If you want to specifically refer to that topic, then I'll want to comment on that. Well, I'm actually your husband's boss, you know? And you're just an employee's wife. Clearly, you're the one who's beneath me in this situation.
Huh? Boss? What do you mean by boss? Tyler works at... not that company.
You heard from Tyler that I run a company, right? From your reaction, I guess you haven't heard that it's the company where Tyler actually works at.
What? Wait a minute. You mean Tyler's company is your company? That can't be true. That prestigious company? The one everyone knows? The one that pays him so well?
It is true. That's why your husband said he'd explain everything in detail when you got home, though I still can't believe you didn't even know about this at all.
Oh no! Then his position, his whole career, his entire future, even his salary. You're saying everything comes from you?
For Tyler's honor, I should mention that it wasn't nepotism. He properly took the entrance exam, and his current position is based on his abilities, and he works so hard for us. But Sarah, you clearly can't stand anything about me. In that case, why don't you ask Tyler to find a new job?
What? No, you can't be serious. Please don't. Not his job. Our future depends on it.
I think it's best if you and we have no connection at all. You probably hate that your husband works at a company run by a sister-in-law you despise, right?
Well, I didn't mean. I take it all back. Everything I said to you. I admit that I was wrong.
I don't want to apologize to you, and I'm fine with you despising me. But if that's your attitude, I'll change mine too. Since I want nothing to do with you, I'm firing your brother.
What? No, please. You can't do that. Please reconsider. I'll do anything. I'll change.
My brother is talented, so I'm sure he'll find another job quickly. Could you tell Tyler after the after party? Tell him, your sister wants to discuss your resignation. So contact her.
Please wait, please. Anything but firing him. There's no other company that would pay someone his age nearly $100,000. The benefits are amazing, and it's such a great work environment. Please reconsider firing him. We just got married. We have plans. We need his income, our future, and our life together. Everything depends on this. Please don't take this away from us.
No way. I mean, an employee's wife keeps antagonizing the president. I don't want to keep someone like that employed.
I promise I will change my attitude. Please reconsider. I'll apologize for everything I've said. I'll even get on my knees and beg. I'll leave the after party right now to come apologize to you. I'll never say anything about your education again. I'll treat you with respect. I'll be the perfect sister-in-law. Please don't ruin our future. Oh, do whatever you want. Anything at all. I'm begging you.
No need to do all of that, because I don't even want to see your face. Now, please deliver my message to him. This is also an order from your president. As an employee's wife, please comply properly. Make sure to tell him exactly what I said. Word for word. Don't change anything. After that, Tyler contacted me in a panic after hearing Sarah's message, and I explained everything that happened. Then, at Tyler's insistence, we had a meeting with me, Tyler, Sarah, and Sarah's parents to discuss about the future. Sarah's parents were furious with her. They said, "We don't want our foolish daughter to ruin Tyler's life. We'll have our daughter divorce him, so please don't fire him." As a result, Tyler separated from Sarah and continues to work as an excellent employee at my company. As for Sarah afterward, she started working at a company her parents found through their connections. However, most of the employees there are high school graduates or dropouts. She complains daily, coming home pale-faced, saying, "I can't even do what people without college degrees can do. My dropout boss is better at work than me, and my high school graduate senior is so respected. But I can't do anything, and everyone laughs at me."
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.